Hello my friends, I'm Tilly, your mind therapist. Today I'm going to talk about something very important. This may be the golden rule for the 21st century. I'll start with an incident that happened today. I met someone who's very distressed about their job. They don't want to leave the job because of the commitments they have in their life. But at the same time, they didn't want to stay in the job because it was stressful, in her own words. We are going through a very difficult time. We are still recovering from pandemics, yet we are going through it. There are wars happening in the world, financial crashes, and interest rates going up, inflation. All these things adding that stress, causing depression. When we open the social media, when we watch news, we see all this negativity. We continue to dwell in this negativity all the time. Media works on rating system. Media doesn't support our mental well-being. We always see everything happening everywhere in the world. But all these things happening in the world doesn't look nice, does it? Not only today, even in the past, our ancestors went through these pandemics, wars, financial crashes, all of it. But they moved on. They came out of successfully, and today we are given the fruition of it. How did they do it? Of course, they adapted. To adapt, you need to push your boundaries. Remember, world is rapidly changing. It's not the people who are most intelligent survived, but most adapted people survived at the end. There are smart people living out there in the world. Their minds so tuned to the change. They were smart enough to pick up those hints and close and take new opportunities. When one door closes, another one opens. In a fast-changing environment like this, when one door closes, thousands of opportunities open up, my friends. Look at the early stage of mankind. They lived in Stone Age. They had to hunt for food. They discovered a new way of living by adapting to agricultural way of life. Then adapted to industrial society. They worked in factories. Then service society such as education, insurance, finance, and healthcare. People started working in the office. Then they adapted to information society, where they had to use computers at work. People criticized and hesitated to use computers, thinking they might lose their jobs. But they actually adapted, and in fact, they actually find the way to knowledge society. And then the knowledge society came in, where they used high-speed computers and smartphones. Today, we are in the network society. Everyone is connected and linked with everyone and everything. Google knows what you like. Facebook knows your friends circle. They use all these AI systems. Can we hide? We call the Internet of Things. We adapt, don't we? Let me bring you examples. When we use Nokia phones, about 10, 15, 20 years ago, we did not adapt to smartphones. We did not like when it was introduced to us. But look at us today. Even a 10-year-old holding a smartphone. When the automatic cars were introduced to the market, people criticized. When the electric cars were invented and introduced, people laughed. In fact, they heavily criticized it. But look at us today. We can see the electric cars driving in our neighborhood. People always blame first and then they adapt. Person who's most adaptable, willing to take risks, will be successful. Please look around. There are so many opportunities out there waiting for you. The only barrier is within your mind, because people are afraid to adapt. They don't like to let go of their comfort zone. They don't like to change. It's okay to push your boundaries and step into the unknown territory to explore your opportunities. So, if you don't like to push your boundaries, that same distress and anxiety prevail. Like I said, don't be afraid to take decisions. There's nothing in this world permanent. Everything rises one day, ceases. Please be aware of it. Until you're willing to push your boundaries and explore the unknown territory, you don't know what's waiting out there. You don't know the new opportunities waiting out there. Look at Elon Musk. He's planning to implant a chip on human brain. He's planning to send people to space. He's even planning to civilize Mars. How could he do this? Tomorrow, we might hear on news when we wake up that James Webb satellite found alien civilization in our galaxy or somewhere in the universe. We need to plant the seed on our mind that things will come to us. Resources will start flowing with it. So my friends, let me bring an example from my life. I used to work in the offices. I worked at government organizations, semi-government, global organizations, and leading companies in Australia. Due to the changing environment and many different circumstances, I changed my job and I adapted to new environment and ended up in healthcare. I am so glad that I made that decision because it actually opened up many new opportunities. So my friends, never be afraid to change. This world is changing, rapidly changing. Like I said, all these smart people, all these adaptable people made the decision to change and they survived. So my friends, like I said in this video, be a positive thinker. Don't be afraid to make decisions in your life. Always have that positive, can-do attitude with you. We all are individuals with unique skills, capabilities, and abilities. Never think down on you, because you're always a unique person. Most of all, it's very important that you look after yourself. I hope you heard me. Until I see you from next video, I'll take this time to say goodbye. See you again.